Welcome, Taurus, to your tarot reading for the week of April 12th. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hope you all are doing fantastic. I have Taurus, Venus, Taurus. Let's get started. So we're just going to take a look at the overall week challenge, um, advice, and what is unexpected. So let's see what's happening with Taurus for this week. What do you need to know? 3 cards. Oh, 4 of Pentacles. Upside down. 4 of Pentacles hanging in there, huh? Those are 2 cards that fell out, so I'm not going to use those. I have a cat meowing at me. The moon. Trying to find me. He's trying to find me. She's trying to find me. Judgment. Ooh, interesting. Okay, what is your challenge? Emperor. Are you dealing with an Aries? Okay, just kidding. Unexpected is a Page of Cups and advice. You're gonna be getting an offer in unexpectedly. Advice is 8 of Clarity. Ooh, gotta see those openings. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands. Yeah, you might be actually dealing with an Aries. So, yeah, the King of Wands and having the Emperor as the Aries card. So that might be a challenge for you right now. Also, it could be just like taking charge as well. There might be something that you really want to lead on. The King of Wands, also, if it's not a person, the energy is diving into something, going all in, not overthinking it. It's going to be kind of chaotic because they don't think. The King of Wands, now, mind you, he's mature. He just doesn't think always. He's a doer. The Wands courts are doers. So there might be something that you're really jumping into, but this is the 4 of Pentacles hanging on to something. Now, the 4 of Pentacles can be good. It can mean that you're saving or holding on to it. But this more feels like you're holding on to things and not leaving any room for anything else. So there might be something that you're just like, nope, this is like, I draw the line here. This is it. Like you're not letting anything else in, no other ideas. You're not necessarily leaving yourself open. The moon is about, are you seeing things as they truly are? The moon can cast kind of weird shadows. There's 2 masks here. One's brittle, one's not. Which one is real? Which one is, going on here? So there's going to feel like an illusion, like you're not seeing things as they really are. There might be something that you look at and you think, oh, this is wonderful. This is what you're holding on to. Maybe it's not so wonderful. So it's just a reminder, but I do like the fact that you are going to feel renewed by the end of the week. Things are going to feel better. You're going to kind of come out of this. I do feel like, though, with that Emperor and the challenge, there may be some control things that you're working through. Let's clarify these. So let's clarify the 4 of Pentacles. What is the 4 of Pentacles? That is the 5 of Wands. What is the Moon card here? What is the Moon card? That is the Wheel and the Judgment. I'll read these all together, give you a good synopsis. Is the 8 of Wands. So, yeah, the 8 of Wands, Judgment, great energy. So, yeah, you're fighting yourself here. Do I really want to hold on to something here? Is this really doing me good? So, even though you're holding on to it, the 5 of Wands is that energy. You're kind of fighting it as well. So, you're not really sure. So, with the moon, you've got the wheel. You've got to realize that time is moving. And I think that's what you're kind of kidding yourself on with the moon. You're not seeing this. You're not seeing that things are going to go ahead without you. You either need to get on board or step aside here, because that's what you're not seeing. The wheel is all about time is moving forward. Things are moving. And I feel like that's what you're unclear about or not seeing clearly. However, you do decide to get on board with whatever this is. Now, this doesn't mean you're getting on board with someone else's idea. It means that you're moving forward. You're going to feel renewed. The 8 of Wands could be a message that comes in that allows you to feel that way. Not allows you, that's a bad word. That is allowing you to see, that things can move forward. It could be a message, kind of like that spark that says, okay, I got to move. There's a lot of move energy here. There's a lot of fire energy with the Eight of Wands here. This Judgment card even has that fire feel. The King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, the Emperor being that fire sign. There's energy like of get your butt in gear. You gotta start moving. And I think you do that towards the end of the week, but that's kind of what's happening. However, you do have the Emperor in your challenge. So even though, most Taurus are they can really take charge. This is, you really need to take charge and you're struggling with it. For some of you, it could be that your challenge is an Aries person that could be getting in your way, or not necessarily getting in your way, kind of encouraging you to move and you're not. There's this feeling like you need to move and you're just kind of struggling moving. Sometimes we need to take our time and sometimes we don't. Let's see what the Emperor is telling us here. That is telling us the Hermit. Yeah, see, you're overthinking something here. You're on a search, but you're not focusing on what needs to be focused on. You're on a search, but you're not, because it's almost like you're using it as an excuse. I'm searching for this. I'm not getting this. So now this is my excuse. So that's why you're not taking control. This is your challenge. You need to take control and start moving, because that's what that energy is. Unexpectedly, though, you are getting a gift and a message. It's going to feel really good. I think once this comes in as part of that Eight of Wands energy as well, that you will start feeling more like moving forward, because I think this is an important message that comes in. It could be love, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It feels to me more like someone tells you something that makes you like realize, like, yeah, if I really want to get what I want, I got to start moving towards this. And see, the Eight of Swords is in your advice. So yeah, you do. So the King of Wands, yep, you may be getting a message from somebody too. So someone could be coming in that, again, going back to a fire sign or an Aries. Fire Emperor is Aries, King of Wands is fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I think this person is going to bring you in either information, or they're going to tell you something that makes you realize that yes, you can move forward here. It's almost like, that gift of, they kind of like make you feel better about something. They just either more confident or that you're doing the right thing. They kind of solidify something for you. Like, okay, this is exactly what I need to do. You've got the Eight of Swords in your advice, and that means this is the Eight of Clarity in my deck. You don't see the way out, and you need to see the way out. You're not really stuck. Think about it. Think about, you're holding on to this because you're choosing to, and you're stuck because you're choosing to. The Eight of Swords to me, or this, in this case, the clarity, is about, am I really stuck, or do I just think I am? And I think that you might be not seeing your own way out because you're not turning around and looking at it. Again, so focused on holding on to something that's not going to actually bring you anything good this week. So once you get out of that mindset, you'll be actually bringing something really good. This is going to help you a lot. Once you get that message, it's going to come from someone, and it's actually going to make you feel better about something. I don't think it's necessarily love, but it could be anything else you need to know. Justice and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, sometimes things need to happen the way they need to happen. The justice is the right thing. Balance comes in. And sometimes things can seem really hard, but know that you're going to get through it and you're almost to the end. So know that things are going to start coming together here really shortly for you. I believe that the justice is saying, yes, things are coming together. Things are, because the justice is about balance, about the right thing happening. And there you have it. So there is your reading, Taurus. Please hit that thumbs up button. Give me a comment. I appreciate all of the things. Have a great week.